Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I begin with the name of Allah, the most merciful, the especially merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always loves His servant. Allah has done so much for us and has helped us guide us to the straight path by sending many prophets throughout time. One of those prophets was Prophet Yunus alayhi salam. Immediately from day one, Yunus alayhi salam started following Allah's commands by preaching to the people of Iraq to worship Allah and follow the religion of Islam. Unfortunately for Yunus, his people did not want to obey Allah and instead mocked him. He became angry with the people of Iraq and without Allah's permission decided to leave the people. He warned them that by not listening to him, the people of Iraq would be severely punished for their arrogance. Yunus alayhi salam boarded a ship and left the people of Iraq. While he was traveling, a big wave of water came the way of the ship, and the ship would start to sink. Immediately the passengers threw their belongings into the water to make the boat as light as possible. This, however, was still not enough, and they had to throw at least one person off the boat to make it float smoothly again. They wrote everyone's name and put it in a big container, and someone would pull the name out. They started pulling names, but every time Prophet Yunus alayhi salam's name was chosen. Yunus was thrown into the sea and was later swallowed by a big whale. He started regretting the decision to leave his people without Allah's permission and started asking Allah for help. He made a dua which is in the Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فنادى في الظلمات أن لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. And he called out within the darkness, "There is no God except you, exalted are you. Indeed, I have been from the wrongdoers." Surah Al-Anbiya, Ayah 87. Prophet Yunus alayhi salam kept reciting this dua for a long time. Had he not made dua, he would have remained in the whale till the day of judgment. Allah talks about this in the Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. فلولا أنه كان من المسبحين للبث في بطنه إلى يوم يبعثون. And if he had not been among those who praised Allah, he would have remained inside the whale till the day of judgment. Allah heard Yunus alayhi salam dua and made the whale swim to a shore and spit Yunus alayhi salam out. He was very sick after. Allah also sent him a miracle by growing a gourd tree with big leaves and lots of fruits for him. After he became healthy, he traveled back to Iraq. During this time, the people of Iraq suffered from a powerful wind. They were sorry that they didn't obey Yunus alayhi salam's words and repented and made dua for their wrongdoings and converted to Islam. So, what is the moral of this story? The story of Prophet Yunus alayhi salam teaches us about how we should always remember Allah and trust Him even in our most difficult times in life. It shows the amount of trust he had in Allah for helping him when he was in the whale. A good example is when we're facing problems with school studies, finding a job, or health issues. We should always stay calm and remember the dua Yunus alayhi salam made and how he trusted Allah for helping him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to act upon the knowledge that I've said. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.